Hello and welcome to the MAC weather page for this Wednesday, July 8th. And you can see temperatures in the upper 40s, low 50s across the northern areas and quite a bit warmer, about 8-10 degrees warmer across southeast lower Michigan. And if we take a look at the satellite, you can see wide clouds, low clouds moving in, insulating that area from radiational cooling. So it's a little warmer across the southeast part of the state. And that also is moisture coming up from the next system. That's going to bring some pretty good rains across the Ohio Valley, maybe sneaking into southern lower Michigan. Some of the models take this rain up to about the Lansing area. I think the best bet, however, for significant precipitation of at least a quarter of an inch, half inch, would be down across the southeast part of the state. Hello, Blissfield and Jasper, once again over into southwest Ontario. And there's quite a big spread in as far as precipitation amounts over a short area. And we can look at the forecast map. You can see that low coming out of the south tracks up to the Ohio Valley. And again, this model brings a chance of precipitation from around the Muskegon to Alma to Sandusky area. I think the best bet is going to be around I-96 and south. But again, depending on which track this low takes, if it goes a little farther north, we could see quite a bit of heavy rain across southern lower Michigan here over the next 24 to 36 hours. And if we take a look at the two-day precipitation outlook, you can see from no precipitation around the St. John's area to 1.75 inches across northern Indiana, Ohio. So there's a big cutoff in that precipitation. So it's going to be very important where that low goes. If that low goes another 60, 70 miles north, then we probably pick up an inch, inch and a half across Jasper and Blissfield, Monroe and Dundee areas, which they certainly don't need. The middle ground seems to be the forecast the WPC is taken. Again, I'm calling for about 1/3 to a half or maybe 2/3 of an inch across the Jasper Blissfield area. They're calling for about 3/4 of an inch to an inch down there. So we'll have to see what happens here over the next 12 to 18 hours, and we'll update as soon as we get better agreement amongst the models. And you can see the WPC 70 forecast has a bullseye of about 4 inches across northern Indiana, Ohio, and gets about 1.5 to 2.5 inches across the southern part of the state. Again, mainly the heaviest rains are going to be around the southern half of lower Michigan on down into the Ohio Valley. And if we take a look, though, at the GFS model, and it has a bullseye of 4 inches across Midland County with a lot of 2 to 4 inch rains across mid-Michigan, as well as heavier rains across the southern part of the state. So you can see there's quite a bit of model disagreement. The European keeps it a little bit farther to the south. And again, so we'll wait for some agreement amongst the models there, and we'll update as soon as we see some sort of a trend or the models coming together. And if you can see, this is a sheet I put together last night showing the growing degree day comparisons for Brown City, the Brown City Marlette area, and we'll try to get more of the locations in the recent years. So you can see, though, not a bad track. It's on the pace for 2013. If we can keep those growing degree days in that area or warmer, then we should be in great shape. But again, we got to hope for warm fall, warm September. Right now, September in the long range, according to CFS version 2 model and the European weeklies, there is a decent chance we could see a pretty warm September, maybe a warm second half of August. But it looks like a fairly cool July, fairly cool start to August now as it looks. So we're certainly not going to make any big growing degree day leaps and bounds as it looks like here over the next few weeks. Thanks for stopping by and have a great day, and 73s to all.